Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the FN-FAL mod, which is being released by user Doombased. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is the classic Cold War rifle, the FN-FAL. And oh man, I've been having a lot of fun with this weapon so far, and I think it's a good addition to the game. And what makes it even better, in my mind at least, being a lore nerd, is that this is actually canon. We have previously seen the FAL in the Fallout franchise in both Fallout 2 as well as Fallout Tactics, so this is actually a perfectly lore-friendly rifle, which always makes me happy. So let's take a look at what we do get here in the Pip-Boy, and the most standard version of the FN-FAL will do 40 base damage with the 308 round, with a firing rate of 50, a range of 119, accuracy of 68, and a weight of 9.3, and all in all, it is a beautifully made weapon here with some really great modeling, some really good texturing. Now this is the 2K version of the textures. There is also an optional 4K download if you'd like to play around with that. And then of course we do also have a pretty decent little list of modifications. Not the largest list in the world, but large enough to give this weapon a bit of variety. And all in all, it's a pretty good gun, though with the damage, it's more of an early to mid-game weapon, but useful nonetheless. Now, as for how you find this thing, it is added into the leveled loot list, so you will find it on a variety of enemies out there in the world, as well as vendors and in containers, and there are 2 versions of the gun that you can find in physical locations, guaranteed. The information for that, of course, is on the mod page. Now let's go and take a look at the different modifications that we do get, and head to the weapon workbench and into our standard FAL, and start with the receiver category, which is oddly a pretty short list. Usually we have a few more receivers in here, but all we have is standard, hardened, powerful, and advanced, bumping it up to 60 damage. Now, then in the barrel category, we have a pretty typical low number of just the short and long barrel. In magazine, we have either the standard 20 round or an extended 30 round. In sights, we have a few more options with the iron sight, the cat sights, which then we have the EOTech, the Aimpoint, ACOG, and Spectre DR, all good options. We then in the muzzle category have either nothing, a bayonet, compensator, or suppressor, all pretty standard. We then have the ability to put a foregrip onto this thing for better bash and accuracy. And then finally, we can choose the fire mode of either semi-automatic or full auto fire, whichever you do prefer. The full auto, of course, will drastically lower the damage, but increase the firing rate. And that is all the different modifications we do have for the FAL. Like I said, not the biggest list ever, but enough to keep you happy. Hopefully, more will be added in the future. I'd especially love to see some more sights, and maybe some other options for some textures, something along those lines. But for now, a pretty good little list. So let's get to the fire testing, and pull back out the standard one here, which has some pretty nice iron sights, very usable. I have enjoyed them, so let's take some shots. And there we go, a pretty good fast-firing weapon, not the fastest, but on semi-auto, it's got a pretty decent firing rate and a pretty controllable recoil to it, which is good. A nice animation there, and so let's switch over to the compensated version, where I have the fully automatic with a different sight on, and fire! Now that was all 30 rounds, and I did not try and compensate for recoils, so we went from around there to about there, so pretty darn controllable, which, if I'm remembering correctly, in the real world, the FAL actually kind of has some pretty heavy recoil. I could be wrong about that. It's been a long time since I've actually fired one in real life, but nonetheless, it seems a bit low for an automatic weapon, but hey, you'll be able to keep on target pretty well. Now then, of course, we have a suppressed version here with the highest damage I was able to get it to at 60, and of course put a suppressor and a better, more long distance, well, really medium distance scope on there for us to shoot some suppressed rounds. There we are, and with that, it's time to test on creatures. So let us start as per usual with Will and then head over to Randy. Hopefully I'll do a better job at shooting Will today. I've really had bad luck with shooting him recently, though hopefully this gun will be a bit better. Well, got some good shots and he is down. It took me 3, a 4th one missed entirely, but that actually went pretty good. So let's get out that full auto one for Randy. I think it's only befitting for him to be taken down with 30 rounds of 308. Oh God, Randy's already running. Randy, why are you running? What happened? Who hurt you? Besides me. There we go. Oh, he's down. It took me a little over half the magazine, but it worked. Seriously, what did... Oh, that's what scared him. The robot people are back again today. Well, it's time for them to taste the FAL's fury. Take that. There we go. Oh, we got an incoming robot. Take out the mid-eye. There we are. Lovely. There we are. Good, good, good. That guy's trying to get around me. Take this, Protectron Devil. And it's down. Oh, hi, you with the shotgun. Let's see, 50%. Yeah, should work. Nope, missed entirely. Now he's dead. Perfect, perfect. Let's reload. I think we have 2 more left. Hi, Rust Devil. Bye, Rust Devil. Let's just go for headshot again there. Did my barrel just disappear briefly? That was odd. Oh, it's back though. We're good, we're good, we're good. And he's gone. And there went all the Rust Devils. So that went pretty nicely. So there we are, the FN-FAL with our usual highly cruel animal testing, as well as some human and robot test subjects too in real combats. That always a nice surprise to have the Rust Devils there. But yes, that is the FN-FAL. It is a pretty awesome little weapons mod, adding back into the game a gun that we used to have in Fallout but was taken away for reasons. And so if you'd like to check this mod out for yourself, which I would certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that is going to be it for today, my friends. I hope you all have enjoyed, and that you do come back for the next episode, when hopefully we'll be looking at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.